Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the very first episode of HearthSide Friday. I'm your host, Cheesy Mr. Poof, and we're gonna be playing some ranked. We're going to be using the Shaman control deck. And we're gonna be playing about 3 to 4 matches, and then we're gonna look at the deck list. So, let's go. Without a further ado. I've had some success with this particular Shaman deck. I've reached rank 16 on a streak from like 21. So it definitely works.
Anduin! The light shall bring
it still needs polishing, but yeah, as you can see here, it does thrive a lot in the late game. It likes to have answers in hand, and I am running Fireguard Destroyer. Fireguard Destroyer is an interesting card in my opinion. Nope. Turn 1 healer person. Is someone in here? No, whoa, it's Priest Dragon? Oh, I built that deck. I wouldn't say that it was a great deck. It was a deck. So, what will you do with your Priest Dragon deck?
Handle it!
You're playing Raid Leader. And you're going for Dragon Whelp? Oh no. Holy Smite for my face. I don't know how to react to this. Mostly because I never thought this would be a thing.
I wonder.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't need to do that. I had spell damage. Oh. I will warn you at this point. There will be misplays like that in the future. Because I do have a tendency to wander off, and that is Shadow Pain coming for the feral spirit of the wolf. Ah, Thrall's spirit wolves. We have card advantage, which is good. I must consider. This is an interesting build. I love it when people go out of their way to try like new builds. Priest Dragon, well, they had the Dragon Twilight Whelp, they have that. But like, besides that, Priest doesn't have the best chances for a good dragon deck. I mean, it has almost the same as any other, but Paladin has Dragon Consort, and that can enable some godly plays. I mean, you play Dragon Consort in turn 5, next dragon, it's gonna cost you a lot less. Well, 2 less to be exact. But you can get a Hungry Dragon for 2 mana. That's probably not what they use it for usually, but that is one thing you can do with your manas. We're gonna tone him up here. And we're gonna trade. We are okay with that trade because we can...
Your opponent!
Oh. I guess. Well, get that star. Great victory. let's go again. I'm feeling this deck. A little bit of stretching. So, let's see what kind of a worthy opponent we're gonna be facing next. Earlier today, I faced like 5 mages in a row. Wasn't the best.
Thrall versus
Okay.
Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
For
Are we
Doomhammer.
gonna face a shit ton of priests trying to do the priest dragon? I have nothing against the priest dragon. I think it's a fun idea. I mean, right now, he could turn one double Twilight Whelp and he would have
Job's
two
done.
2/3s. That would be living the dream, but we need the turnips. The turnip game. Please. Give me the turnips. Just give me... Thank you. You need the turnips. I mean, I just have this tendency of always putting the turnips in there. I love the turnips. Turnip game so strong. Alright, we're just gonna totem and pass. Because we are a passive aggressive shaman. Not passive aggressive really, but hey, sure. Hello, Dinosaur 78.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings. Will you remove the O2 healing totem that I can get back?
I wonder.
I wouldn't. Actually, the healing totem might work against me in this matchup because if it heals things, I think that triggers the things that when a character is healed. Okay, Shrinkmeister. I don't see why, but I guess you had nothing else to play. That is okay. Do I... Yeah, I have nothing else, so... Okay. We'll save these, and it passes. Now... The thing is... With the release of Black Rock Mountain, dragons are in right now, but I just want to see what's next. Mind blasting the face. This might be an aggro-ish druid. And you get one of these. Hopefully it wasn't Chromagus. Please don't be Chromagus. We're not in... Yeah, we're good. We can play the Fire Guard. And a 4/6 is great because it dodges Shadow Word Pain and Shadow Word Death. And it's still a 4/6 for 4. We got the value town right there. You're gonna need to buff up the Shrinkmeister or... Yep, that's the only way you can kill the Fire Guard.
I must consider.
Now, what will you do? That sweet spot. Come on. You can do this.
I must consider.
HearthStone is quite relaxing sometimes. I mean, when you haven't like lost 5 games in a row, HearthStone is quite relaxing. It's an easy game to play. Okay, does he go for the heal totem? I'm not sure what your plan here is, but Sure. And he got the Earth Shock. Oh wow, just in the nick of time. Well, if you can have an Earth Shock, then I can have an Earth Shock. I still have a 3-2 and an 0-2 taunt with a bunch of removal. Well, not a bunch, but hey, I got the late game cards. Got Healbot, got Chrome Magus, Nefarian. These will play out great. Holy Nova. I think Healbot here is totally okay. Azure Drake is better. And we got an Earthen Ring Farseer. Okay. More heals. I figured this deck needed more heals, so I took a few cards out, put a few in. Earthen Ring Farseer being one of them.
The gates are open.
And so the gates are open. Now. Alrighty then. We might need to Lava Burst. You know what? I'm just gonna go with Crackle. The Crackle game is so hard. And we can play this and heal. We got board advantage and card advantage. We are both at 26, but I have creatures. So, what you gonna do?
I must consider.
Okay, Shadow Word Pain. That's both of the Shadow Word Pains, right? Yeah, I believe that's so. Okay, coin. What could it be? Amaron Tidehunter. Interesting cards. Yeah, I can remove those. Still? You still have something? Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, I guess he had one of those. So let's not play the Feral Spirits. Let's kill that, get a totem. It's Raffle there. And we just pass because we can Nefarian or Chromagus next turn. And we have the Healbot to keep up. This is gonna give us 2 cards more. And this is gonna double the card draw.
I must consider.
Shields up!
Okay, Sun Fury Protector without the other minions. Well, I guess you didn't play that in the wrong order because you wanted the health buff rather than the taunt. I understand where you're coming from. I can deal 5, but I can deal 7. Okay, the Nefarian Chromagus can wait. I'm just gonna remove these guys. And this guy. And we got 7-6. Dies to Shadow Word Death, but 3 cards in hand. I don't know how much he can do. And there's the death. But what else can you do? I am overloaded for next turn. Oh, Gurubashi. He's running the Gurubashi combo. Oh, that's a nice one. And we're gonna get the heals. This is going perfectly. It's a shame though that it might just be a beginner player, because some of the cards, as you might know, might not be the best things to play.
Is someone injured?
Or it might just be someone trying to go with something new. Emptying hand? Oh, it was one of those Divine Spirit Inner Fire decks. I'm not sure if he's gonna concede at this point. It is entirely possible. Okay, now we're just going to play Nefarian.
Priest, the light serves me.
Thank you for the cards. At this point, the morale should be quite low. I can steal if he plays something with 3 or less attack. I have Chromagus, I have... oh, Mind Vision. Please don't get Chromagus, that would be awful. I know you can play the things. If you gained Shadow Madness off the Nefarian, that would be hilarious. Oh, it's Chromagus. It's a shame I can kill it, but hey, sure.
Let the game
Let the games begin. Let me have a Chromagus. And we're gonna heal up. Even Holy Nova does nothing here. I would probably concede here. 1 card against the board and the hand. No.
I wonder.
You have better. Yep, that's the right thing to do.
well played.
Well played. And we got up on the street. Well, that's enough for now. Let's go see the deck list. And it's here. So the way this deck works is we're trying to keep... well, here's the curve, as you can see. We have 9 in 3, but when I looked at it, I was like, I have to remove something and make it more, you know, more like a curve. But then I went and see Hex, we need them. Feral Spirit, we need that. Lightning Storms, we definitely need those. And Manatide, yeah. And I added the Earthen Ring Farseer because it just felt like a good card to me. But yeah, the point of the deck is keeping control in the early game with Stormforged Axe, Lightning Bolts and Earth Shocks, possibly Crackle and Lava Shock, and Feral Spirits, Hex. And then in the late game, we have Nefarians, Chromagus, Fire Elemental, Thorazan, Loetheb, Azure Drake, the Fire Guard Destroyers, which work as a bridge from the early game to the late game. But yeah, the deck works pretty great. I'm not sure if it's already a deck of some sort in the net deck universe, but hey, I built this from scratch by myself. Didn't look at any deck lists. It might just as well be some sort of deck list, you know, with replacing one of these guys with Malugos or other things like that. But yeah, that was my Shaman control deck. And I believe that is it for this episode of HearthSide Friday. I thank you all for watching, I appreciate it. and I wish you would subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the videos, and follow me on Twitter if you like. I'm not that active on Twitter, but that's all the more reason for you to follow me, because you won't see that much and I won't be like ramming the front page of your Twitter with stupid tweets. But yes, that was the first episode of the HearthSide Friday, which I will be doing every week. Every week, that's right. Every Friday, just curl up, get a cup of coffee or cocoa or tea or whatever you like. If you don't like those beverages, get a beer, sure. Get a lager. Get wine. Or a martini. Hell, I don't know. Get something nice. Get comfortable and watch the videos. They're fun, I guess. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next Friday.